So let's proceed with 7-segment output. Okay. So have you seen this? You have this is called 7-segment displays. No. So it's usually this one displays numbers from 0 to 9. Okay. So you can also configure it so such that it will have an output A to F. Okay. To represent hexadecimal display. Okay. Have you seen this one, class? By the way, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Logic Circuits and Switching Theory. Okay, so our topic for today is 7-segment display. Okay, so we have 7-segment display output. So 7-segment is it's actually consists of 7 LEDs. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Configured in arranged to a figure of 8. Okay, so that's why it's called 7-segment. Okay, because you have 7 LEDs here. Okay, and you have pins. Okay, so we have the pins. So you also have an output for what's this decimal point. Okay, so pairing. Okay, so we have. Okay, so if you want this light here to turn on, so this represents output A, output B, output C, output D, output E, output F, output G. So if you want to design a circuit from BCD. So how many bits for BCD, class? BCD. To represent one decimal, so a review from chapter 1. So each digit in decimal, so how many bits in binary? So that is BCD. How many bits in BCD? How many bits in binary? For example, you have 1. So how do you represent it in BCD? Class? You may type your answer in chat, meeting chat. How many bits in BCD?
2 po, ma'am.
2? 2 only? How many bits? So how do you represent 9 in BCD? How do you represent 9 in BCD? You forgot?
4 bits, ma'am.
9.
110, ma'am.
1? Again? How do you represent 9 in BCD?
1001 po.
1001. Okay, so 1001 is actually how many bits?
4.
4 bits. Okay, so to represent each digit in decimal, so you need at least 4 bits. 4 bits to represent 9. Okay, so even if let's say the decimal number is 0, so you need to represent it by how many bits in binary to make it a BCD. So BCD is binary coded decimal, right? How many bits? So let's say you have 0. Okay. How do you write it in BCD? 0. This is just a review, class, from chapter 1. Binary codes. Okay. We have BCD. Okay, let's say you have 0. So how do you represent 0?
40 po.
Okay, thank you, Justine. So we have 0, 0, 0. Okay. So that means each bit in decimal, so must be represented by 4 bits in binary. Okay. So let's say we have 4. So how do you represent it in BCD 4? Number 4. Okay, so we have 0, 100. Thank you, Bren and Justin, okay, for the reply. So that means that's why in BCD, you need at least 4 bits. Because to represent 9 again, so 9 is 1001 in binary, in BCD, okay? So as a review from your chapter 1, so each decimal digit must be represented by 4 bits because of number 9. 9. 8 also. 8 is 1. What is 8 in BCD? Okay, thank you, Justin. It's 1,000. Okay, 1,000. So that's why you need at least 4 bits. Okay, again, because of 8 and 9. So 8 is 1,000. 9 is 1,001 in binary. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so since we have 7 outputs, so these A, B, C, D, E, F, G here are actually outputs. Okay, so you need how many inputs to have to activate this A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So the usual output here is numbers, right? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, 0 to 9. So how many inputs to have 0 to 9 output? BCD2, 7 segment. So let's say we have input 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many inputs? Okay. Okay, so let's have the example here. Let's proceed. Okay, so we have BCD. Okay, BCD on 0 to 9. So let's have 0 to 9 first. Okay, 0 to 9. Okay, so we need 4 inputs. So you need 4 inputs. Okay, because each decimal digit must be represented by 4 bits in binary, such that 0 is 000, 1 is 001, 2 is 0010, okay, 3 is 0011, 4 is 0100, 5 is 0101, 6 is 0110, 7 is 0111, 8 is 1000, 9 is 1001, okay. So since we'll have 4 inputs to the 416 possibilities here, so we might as well proceed with if we have 10, 11 inputs, so we shall have A, B is 10, 11, what should, okay, so this should be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 1100, 1101, 1110, and 1111. What are these outputs? These outputs A, B, C, D, E, F, G are actually what? They're actually represents the, okay, the display here. Okay, so let's copy this one and put it side by side with this. Okay. Okay, where are you? Okay, so let's say for, okay, where are we? So we need 4 inputs. Okay, 4 inputs to represent 0 to 9. Okay, 0 to 9. Okay, then we have these are the outputs A, B, C, D. So this A, this is A. This output B here, this is for this output. Okay, C, this one, D here, E for this, F for this output, and lastly G for this here, the center. Okay. So okay, okay, this one. Okay, where are we? Hello, are you still there? Hello.
Po, ma'am.
Okay. We'll start. Okay, so this is 7 segment. Okay, so have you seen this 7 segment before? I believe so. So you may not just be aware, but I believe so. Okay. Okay, so if you want to light this up, so let's say you want to have a 0. So the W, X, Y, Z here, they're actually what? They're actually inputs, okay? So you have inputs. And you have 7 outputs to represent the 7 LEDs, okay? 7 LEDs. Okay, so to use this one, so it's either you have one positive here and one ground here, and then you have inputs here. Okay, so let's say we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, and then you also have, you may or may not activate the decimal point here. Okay, so for 0, okay, to have an input of 0, so let's say the switches, the input are 0, 0, 0, 0. So the 0, 0 here is actually a switch, okay? So we're in, you toggle the switch to 0, okay? So you need to have an output of, to have an display of 0. So the letter A, okay, B, C, D, E, F, G, sorry, A, B, C, D, E, F must be on, except for G, okay? Is that right, class? Okay, so again, to have an output of 0, so A, B, C, D, E, F must be on, okay, except for G. Okay, so that's why we have to turn on the light, so you need an output of 1. So 1, okay, A is on, B is on, C is on, D is on, E is on, F is on, G is off. Okay, G is 0. Question for 0, input 0. To have an output of 0, output display of 0. Class? Question? You may type your questions here in meeting chat, class. Any question, class? None so far? Okay, we also have Donald Tagay. We haven't called you when I was doing a roll call. Okay, Donald Tagay, do you have microphone? Ma'am, inputs po ba yung 1 to 10? We have no 10. Ano ba tong 10 na to? 0, 1, 2, 0 to 9. Bali yung output po, ma'am, yung G po. Yes, yung A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they are outputs, okay? So, were you able to light up an LED from your electronics one? No, it's not a drawing. This is an actual device, electronic device, okay? Were you able to light up an LED? LED? Nagpailaw ba kayo ng LED? LED?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So imagine a LED, okay? Instead of being circular, is it circular, no? Ano siya, triangular, parang ganun. In the shape of triangular, and then you arrange the LED in a figure of 8. So that is the 7th segment. Okay? So these are actually LED na ang casing niya is like this one. So ano bang shape to? Hexagon, ano? Hexagon. Okay, parang rectangular hexagon. Okay. 6 sides. Okay. Hexagon. LED with a hexagon body. Okay. So these are actually LEDs arranged in figure of 8. May nabibili ng ganito. Okay? May nabibiling ganyan. Pag may nakikita kayong, maybe yung mga seniors nyo, parang may pinaglalaruan, ano, they're actually trying to turn on, to make a circuit that displays 0 to 9. So, It's actually, yung output display doon is the 7 segment. Okay, Justin, ano ba to? What's your concern? Dinodrawing lang ba siya? No, it's an actual device. And then, yung number 0, lahat 1. Maliban si 0, parang naka-0 na drawing and so on and so forth. Okay, so we'll discuss it more. Okay, so we'll go back. Shall we? So again, for 0, so imagine nyo, except for the slash here at the ano. I only chose this Unispace, ano ba to? Font. Yan. Kasi parang digital siya, di ba? Digitized. But 0, so 0 sa 7 segment, you need to light up A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? So that's why A, B, C, D, E, F are 1. Okay? So G is 0, that means patay yung G. So if you have an input of 0, 0, 0, 0, so you have 4 inputs, right? So that means that the A, B, C, D, E, F will illuminate. Yan lang iilaw. Okay? So that's why ang makikita mo ay 0 here. Okay? Paano naman pag 1? Okay? So if the inputs are, if the deep switch combination is 0, 0, 0, 1, deep switch yan. So ang iilaw dapat to have to make it look like 1, so you need to light up B and C. Okay, B and C. So that's why A should be 0, B is 1, C is 1, D, E, F, G, 0. Because you only need to light up B and C. The rest are off or 0. Question? Can you follow, class? Okay, so, Bren, yung question mo, ma'am, inputs po ba yung 1 to 10? There are pins, no? Pins, okay? So, sa LED or diode, so you need to light it up, so you need positive and negative, okay? Pins to, pin configuration, pins, okay?
Ano po yung
Any
mga parang
questions sa 1?
po nila?
Again? Again?
Parang yung 1 to 10 po yung terminals niya.
May mga pin configurations yun. Parang sa logic gates, right? So you have a pin 7 ground, diba? Yung mga IC 7400. Pin 7 ground, pin 14 positive. So may mga input sa output. Okay. So dito naman, being an LED, okay, mamaya we'll discuss yung pin configurations nga. Okay? So about any question, class? So again, the 1 to 10 here, they are only pins. Okay. Okay, so okay, this the 7-segment display has 2 types. So we have common anode and common cathode. Okay, so let's have the common anode. So as you can see here, when you say common anode, so we have common positive. Okay, so you have common positive here. Okay, so let's say you have positive supply, and then yung 1, 2, okay, so you have pin numbers here. So ito yung connected sa circuits, okay? So you have a design for each output. Matulog ka na. Okay, so for common cathode, we have cathode negative of each LEDs are being tied up. So you have the common here, which are 3 and 8. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 and 8 as common. These are common positive. Okay, so pin 1 for E, 2 D, C, okay, 4 is C, 5, okay, decimal point, 6 B, 7 A, 9 F, and 10 G. Okay, so same with common cathode, wherein all the negatives are tied up to 3 and 8. Then we also still same 1E, 2D, 4C, 5 decimal point, 6B, 7A, 9F, and 10G. Okay, so those are the pin configurations of 7 segments. Okay, questions? Question?
None po, ma'am.
Okay, clear? So, yung pin 1 to 10 na yon, it's actually a, this one pin 1 to 10, they are actually pin configurations. Okay? So, para mapailaw natin yung LED. Diba? So, LED is just simple. Anong circuit ba ang ginawa niyo sa electronics 1? Nag-ano naman kayo no? Series parallel LED. Tama ba? Hello, class? Nag-series parallel LED kayo? Were you able to do a circuit using LED? Class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yung LED, no, just like a battery, it has positive and negative. Okay? So, positive to positive, negative to negative. So, what will happen to LED? It will light up. Okay? Okay, so the A here, saan ba tong A? May corresponding pin siya, right? Yung discuss ko kanina. Okay. So, yan. Ito yung mga configurations. For 0, to have an output, output display of 0. So, again, to have an output display of 0, so you need to illuminate or pailawin yung A, B, C, D, E, F. Tama ba? Okay? Class, I need your feedback.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, how about the others? Okay? Okay. To have output display of 1, so you need to eliminate B and C. Okay? So BC. Okay. To have output display of 2, so you need to eliminate A, B, G, E, D. Right? Wrong. Class? Hello? Any feedback? Class? Again? To have an output display of 2, we are now on 2. Okay. So you need to eliminate A, B, G, E, D. Is that right? Class?
No po, ma'am.
Mali? So what should be the answer? Mali
Term
ba?
niyo po kasi, ma'am, eliminate eh.
Illuminate. Mali ba yun?
Eliminate po, ma'am.
Illumination.
Okay po.
You need to light up.
Okay po.
Okay? You need to light up A, B, G, E, D. Ano kasi, no? Para akong ngongo. Hindi pa nawawala yung sipon ko, no? A, B, G, E, D. Tama ba? You need to light up A, B, G, E, D. Tama ba, class? How about the others?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I need your feedback. Okay. Okay. So, going back, to have an output display of 3, okay, just like this one, you need to light up A, B, G, C, D. Okay? How about 4? F, G, B, C. Okay. Yung mga iilaw, ha? And then for 5, we need to light up A, F, G, C, D. Okay. For 6, we have A, F, G, E, D, C. 7, for 7, we need to light up A, B, C. For 8, okay, so for 8, all of the letters should light up. Aba, A to G. For 9, we have A, F, G, B, C, and D. Okay. Yan, para ano sila no 6, no? A, F, G, B, C, D. Okay. And then for A, if you want to have an output of A, if the combination is 10, 10, okay, so we need E, F, A, B, C, G. It's like a big letter A. Okay. And then for B, okay, so this would be small b. Okay. And then F, E, D, C, G. F, E, D, C, G. It has to be small b to differentiate it from 8. F, E, D, C, G. And for C, we have A, F, E, D. Okay. A, F, E, D. And then for D, it has to be small d also to differentiate it from 0. So we have B, C, D, E, G. And for E, okay, A, F, G, E, D. Okay. And then F is A, F, G, E. Okay? So in terms of outputs, okay, for again, for 0 to light up 0, so you need to have an output display of 0, so you need to light up A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so that's why A, B, C, D, E, F are 1, while only G is 0. For 1, again, you need to light up B and C. So that's why we have B and C as 1. The rest are 0. Okay, how about for 2? For 2, we have A, B, G, C. A, B, G, E, D. Okay. A is 1, B is 1, G is 1, okay, E and D, okay. Okay, C and F are 0, so we have C here and F 0. For number 3, okay, except light up A, B, G, C, D, except E and F, okay. So we have A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D as 1, okay, and G, E and F should be 0, okay. For 4, 4 is F, G, B, C, F, G, B, C, okay. The rest are 1. So we have A, E, D as 1. So we have A 0, D 0, and E 0, okay. For 5, we have, for 5, A, F, G, C, D. Okay, A, F, G, C, D. A, F, C, D, R1. Okay, A, F, G, C, D. R1. Okay, so B and E. B and E are 0. Okay, for 6, we have like this. Okay? So everything is on except for B. Okay? Except for B for number 6. Okay? Everything is on except for B. For 7, we only have A, B, C to light up. So we have A, B, C here. For 8, all of these letters, all of these output display should light up. Okay, so we have 1 for A to G. And for 9, we have except E. Okay, so it's like this. Except E, only E is 1, 0 rather, only E is 0, everything's 1. Okay. Question? Question, class? Question, class? Hello? Nabawasan pa tayo. May nag-drop. Question? None? Can we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, we have 4 inputs, okay? 4 inputs, 7 outputs. Wait. Okay. So, we have 4 inputs and 7 outputs, okay? So, that means that 7 outputs, that means 7 circuits and 7 Carnot maps. Okay? Can you imagine? Have you anticipated it? If you have 7 outputs, you are going to have 7 circuits also. Class? Low? Okay, so let's start with, what's this letter? Okay. 7 circuits, 7 outputs, so we need to find the Boolean equation. Okay, so this is for A. Okay. For example, 3.4. Okay, so this is for A. Okay, so we have the outputs here are based on A only. Okay, so take note of A. Okay, so we have 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay, ilan lang zero natin? 1, 2. We only have 4 zeros. 1 for B and D. 1 for B and D. 1 for, okay. Okay, and then everything's 1. B and D. B is 11, right? D is 13. Okay. 1 for B and D. Okay. So we can loop. We have several examples here for looping. So what are we going to do? Okay. So let's have a loop. What? Ano unahin natin? Oh, for green loop. Okay. Who would like to answer for the green loop? So what would be the mean term? Okay, this is mean term. So that means that 1 is unprimed, 0 is prime. Okay, so what would be the result for green loop, class? Please try. So what will happen to the green loop? So with the green loop, we group together the ones, adjacent ones. Okay, so in the corners, okay? For the map, so it's like a globe, no? So the corners are actually connected. The left side and the right side are connected. The upper side and the lower side are connected. So that's how the K-map works. Okay, so for the green loop, we have two values for WX plane. Okay, so we have 0, 0, and 1, 0. Okay, and then compare W. This is the first bit. This is first bit X. Second bit is W. Okay. Then compare W to W, 0, 1. So what will happen to W?
Eliminate.
Okay. And what about X? 0,
X prime.
0. Okay, X prime. Thank you. Very good. And then for YZ plane, okay, so let's take a look at the YZ plane. So it has two values. So we have 0, 0, and 1, 0. So again, the first bit is this is the first bit, you have the second bit, okay? First bit is Z, and the second bit is Y. Then you compare Z to Z. Z, 0, 0. What will happen to Z? Okay, Z prime. What happened to Y? 0, 1. Okay, eliminated. So for the green loop, the term is, it simplifies to
X prime, Z prime.
Okay, thank you. X prime, Z prime. Okay, so let's note that. Okay, so this is A is equal to, for the green loop, so we have X, again, X prime, Z prime. Okay, plus. Okay, next is the red loop. Okay, so I group together adjacent ones for midterm numbers 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, so it has two values for WX and YZ. For WX, we have 0, 0 and 0, 1. Okay, then let's compare X to X, 0, 1. What will happen to X?
Eliminated.
Okay, eliminated. Whereas W is
W
0,
prime.
0. Okay, so we have W prime. Okay, and with respect to YZ, okay, so we have 1, 1 and 1, 0. For Z, 1, 0.
Eliminated.
Okay, eliminated. And for Y, 1, 1.
Y.
Okay, Y. Plus. Okay. You may ask your questions while I'm doing my lecture, or you may ask questions through meeting chat. Okay. Okay, going back here. Okay, so we're done with the red loop. Okay, how about the violet loop here? So we have group the this midterm number 5 has not been grouped yet, so we can group it with 7. Okay, so we have 5 and 7. Okay, it only has one value for WX plane. So we have W is 0, X is 1. So therefore, we cannot eliminate that. But we shall write. How do we write? Okay.
W prime X.
Okay, W prime X. Okay. With respect to YZ, it has two values, 0, 1 and 1, 1. Then compare Z to Z. 1, 1, that's for Z. So what is Z equal to?
Z.
Okay, Z. And for Y, we have 0, 0, 1.
Eliminated.
Okay, so for violet loop, so we have the simplified equation is W prime XZ. Okay. Next, we have, what else? Yellow. Okay. We have orange. Okay, this is orange. This is yellow. Okay, so let's have the orange. Okay. What is this for? I think this is okay, orange. Okay. Okay, so the orange groups the 7, 6, 15, 14. Take note, the 15 has no group mates, has no loop mates. Okay. It does not belong to any loop yet. Okay. But only in orange loop. Okay. 7 has been included multiple times in several loops. Okay. Okay. Okay, so for orange loop, okay, this is orange. Okay, with respect to WX plane, so we have two values, 0, 1 and 1, 1. Okay. For X, okay, compare X, 1, 1. What is X equal to?
X.
Okay, this is equal to X. Okay. For W, we have 0, 1.
Eliminated.
Okay, eliminated. Okay. YZ. Okay, with respect to YZ, we have two values. We have 1, 1 and 1, 0. Okay, for Z, we have 1, 0.
Eliminated.
Okay, and for y, we have 1, 1.
Y.
Okay, y is equal to y. Y is equal to 1, therefore y. Okay, what else? So we have, this is blue. I believe this is blue. Okay, so it groups. It seems this is already redundant. Okay, so we can eliminate this. Okay. Okay. We can reduce the number of loops. It may not cause errors, but you'll have more terms here. Anyway. Okay, so let's have the black. Okay, so the black loop groups the 14, 10, and 12, 8. So we have the black loop because of 12, mean term 12. Okay. Okay. Because the more members you have in a loop, the lesser the literals. Okay. Of course, the lesser the literals, the easier the implementation. Right? Okay. No question?
Wala po.
Okay, for black. So the black blue loop groups the 10, 14, and 12, 8. Okay. The black loops exist because of the minterm 12, so it has no loop mates yet. Okay. So let's consider black loop. Okay. So for the black loop, we have two values for Wx. We have 1, 1, and 1, 0. They compare x. X 1, 0. So what is x equal to? What will happen to x?
Eliminated.
Okay. Thank you. And for W, we have 1, 1. What is W?
W.
Again, W is?
Equals to W.
Okay, W. W is 1, so W. Okay. So with respect to YZ, we have two values. We have 0, 0, and 1, 0. Then compare Z. Z is 0, 0.
Z prime.
Okay, Z prime. Okay, Z prime. And for Y, we have 0, 1.
Eliminated.
Okay, so we have 4 loops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have last one. We have yellow. We missed the yellow. We nearly missed the yellow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Tama ba? 6 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have the last loop. Okay, yellow loop. So the yellow loop exists because of minterm 9. So it groups the minterm, the one here with 8. Okay. Okay. So for yellow, we have 1, 0 for Wx. So we only have one value. W is 1, X is 0. So therefore we write. What shall we write?
WX prime po.
Okay, Wx prime. Okay, and for YZ, okay, so for YZ, we have two values. We have 0, 0, and 0, 1. Then compare Y. Y is 0, 0. So what is Y? Okay. Y prime. And for Z, we have 0. Okay, Z, 0, 1.
Eliminated.
Okay. Okay. So this is the equation for A. Okay. Are we correct? Let's compare it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 because we have a redundant blue loops. I believe it's a purple loop. Okay. No. blue loop, right? So we remove the redundant. So the blue loop groups 2, 6, 14, 10. But since 2, 6, 14, 10 is already belong to several loops, so we eliminated the blue loops. Okay, so it may na so if not, so you have an additional YZ prime, so you'll have more literals here. Okay, so that's why I eliminated the blue loop. So I'll just erase this one. Okay. Okay, so what was the answer then? Y prime, YZ prime? Okay. Let's compare. X prime, Z prime, double prime, XZ. Then you have the, what's this? W, X prime, Y prime. Okay. And then we have, okay, so I believe we have the same answer. Okay. So the WX prime, Y prime has been converted to W times X plus Y prime. Okay. Question class. Okay.
Doon po
Wala.
sa looping,
Yes.
doon po sa 3 to 7, 6, 15, 14 po.
Wait lang.
Ayan.
What color?
Doon po sa red and orange po.
Okay. Red and
Di ba po
orange.
ang sinusundan natin pag looping is yung numbers of 1
To
to
the
4,
end. Oo, to the end.
8.
Okay?
Pwede po bang as one loop na lang po yung 3 to
No. Ganto
7?
natin. Like this one.
Apo. Yes,
6
ma'am.
yan eh. 6 ones.
Okay po.
Oo.
Hindi na
But okay sana, no? Yan. Pero,
Opo.
the rule is, you follow 2 to the n. Diba? 2 raised to n. Diba? You have 2 raised to n. What, ano ba yung rule na yun ng 2 raised to n? Okay, so 2 raised to n. So if n is 0, so 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So those are the numbers of ones, min terms, or max terms in a loop.
Okay po. Thank you, ma'am.
Adjacent ones or adjacent zeros. Okay. So we have the blue loop here kanina, but I remove it because we would have redundant na siya eh. Okay? It would become redundant. It's not wrong. It's not right either. Pwede naman, pero you'll have more literals here. So more literals, more wirings. Okay? Okay, so your assignment, so this will be your assignment. So draw the logic diagram for output A. Okay? Question. Ilan lang po ba ang limitation ng loop? Nasagot ko na ba ito, Justin? Hello? Blue loop. Tinanggalan natin yung blue loop because it's redundant. Okay. Lahat naman kabilang na siya sa loops. Okay. Kailan siya tatanggalin? Okay. Kasi kanina, okay. Kanina I have blue loops here. Tama ba? Okay. Okay. So meron tayong blue loop dyan kanina, no? Ayan. So the blue loop covers output min terms 2, 6, 14, and 10. But, okay, but min terms 2 already belong to, may ka-group na siya eh, may ka-loop na siya. A red loop, okay. Min terms 6, dalawa pa, red and orange. Then we have, for 14, we have the black and the orange loop. and 10 is green loop. So make a group, they already belong in a group. So if you have another loop here, so parang ulit lang. Parang ano lang, dinagdagan mo lang yung gagawin mo. Pero it's not necessary. Whereas for the orange loop here, okay, yan. We have orange loop here, diba? Orange loop existed because of min term 15. Okay, so we have one here for 15. So wala siyang ka-group. Wala pa siyang ka-group. So that's why we have orange loop here. Yan. Pwede naman si orange loop, ito lang. Yan. But if you only have 2 members in a loop, so you'll have 3 literals. Okay? Yan. Kaya ginawa nating 4. Okay? That's why we made it 4 in a loop. Such that we will only have 2. Okay? So for this orange loop, we have actually XY. Okay? So it becomes XY. Pero kung dalawa lang ang member ng orange loop, let's say 14, 15, it becomes WXY. So it becomes WXY. So magiging 3, di ba? Okay. But if you have more members in a loop, more ones in a loop if it is min term, or more 0 in a loop if it is max terms, so you'll have less literals here. Okay? How about this one? Yellow, the yellow loop, okay? So 8 is already included in black and green. So dalawa na siya, di ba? But the 9, min term 9 has no group mates yet. Wala pa siyang ka-group. Okay? So that's why we group it with 8. Min term 8. Okay? Such that the output of yellow is W, X prime, Y prime, this one. Okay. Have I answered your question, Justine? Any question? Any question? None?
Wala na po.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to upload this, okay, in YouTube. Okay, but for meanwhile, so this will be your assignment, the activity 3.3. And then we'll meet again tomorrow, continuation of 7 segment. Display and what would be the next topic? Next topic would be, okay, don't care conditions, okay? Okay, stay safe. So how are you, class? Please don't go out. The COVID is still there. Yan. Pataas tayo, no? Nasa trend. We're still on the trend. Okay? Stay safe and study hard. Okay? Even in this condition. Any question? None? Yeah, bye.